Shug, he's Dale's son, remember?
See that now, but when it comes time to get him into college, let's see what box you check.
Today's case comes as a shock to King of the Hill fans when we found out that the voice actor, Jonathan Joss, who played John Redcorn throughout the series, was shot and killed while visiting his former home he once shared with his husband, Tristan Kern de Gonzalez. His husband told police a man started yelling violent homophobic slurs, then opened fire. Tristan explained that when him and Jonathan returned to the site to check their mail, they discovered the skull of one of their dogs and its harness placed in clear view. This caused both of them severe emotional distress. They began yelling and crying in response to the pain of what they saw. Officers found Jonathan lying near a road in San Antonio after being called to a report of a shooting. A suspect, Sigfredo Alvarez Queja, has been arrested on suspicion of murder.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Jonathan Martinez. Jonathan Joss was best known as the voice of John Redcorn on King of the Hill. Police say he was killed by a neighbor last night on the south side. News 4 San Antonio's Karina Hollingsworth joins us now after speaking with some of the people who last saw him before his death.
Moments before actor Jonathan Joss was killed, his neighbor, who does not want to be identified, says she saw Joss clearly upset in front of his mailbox.
We passed him by and we saw him. He was a little loud. I don't know who he was talking to in the vehicle, but he was kind of waving his hands.
Joss's neighbor says she didn't think anything of him being irate because he has been acting erratically over the past several months. Another neighbor shared this video with us of Joss yelling at another neighbor in the street.
He was a little quirky. Mr. Redcorn, did some things out of the ordinary that maybe people, see as not being normal. He would... If we were driving by his home, he would come out into the street and literally try to stop you. He would yell, I don't know if he felt in his mind that that area was his and no one had a right to go through it.
The neighbor referring to Joss by his best-known character, John Redcorn of King of the Hill. Just moments later, the neighbor says she saw Joss yelling in the street. He was shot in front of his mailbox. Police arrested his neighbor, Sigfredo Alvarez Queja, for his murder. A man who saw Joss at the ATX TV festival in Austin on Friday says the actor said something that took everyone at the festival by surprise.
He said, my house was burned down. I'm from San Antonio. My house was burned down because I'm gay.
Bexar County court records show that Sigfredo Ceja Alvarez, 56, posted $200,000 bond the day after the deadly shooting. Under the conditions of his bond, Ceja Alvarez is subject to random drug testing, is not allowed to possess any firearms, or make contact with Joss's family. A pretrial hearing is set for August 19, 2025. My thoughts are with his family at this time of loss. What are your thoughts on this case? Let me know down in the comment section below. I'm Dark Raven, and I'll be back next time with more true crime.